Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Ty here, and today we are back with my NFL Week 8 predictions. So last week we didn't do great, but we're looking to rebounds. Let's go ahead and hop right through this. We have a full slate of games here, 16 this week, so I'm going to try to go a little bit faster than I have been the past few weeks. So right here we have the Bills versus the Bucks. I think the Bills are going to be able to rebound after, really the past 3 games have not been great for them. They have not looked great. I think they're able to rebound with a win. I don't know if it'll be absolutely dominating. I have them winning by double digits, though, and I had them winning this one 24-13 over the Bucks. Next up, we have the Giants and Jets. You have both the New York teams playing each other, so that's pretty cool, honestly. It's pretty cool. But I had the Jets winning it. I think the Jets defense, it's just a lot better. The offenses, I'd say, I'd say the Jets honestly probably have a better offense. I don't know. But I think even if the Jets don't have a better offense, I think their defense, they're so good at creating turnovers, or, they're going to shorten the field, by putting the Giants back deep, having to punt deep in their own territory, giving the Jets good field position, stuff like that, is going to win the Jets this game, 16-10 over the Giants. Next up, we have the Steelers Jaguars. Now, this could be game of the week. This is a game I do think is going to be good, and it's going to be pretty close. But the Jaguars have been finding ways to win, and I have to go with them. I think the Jaguars continue their winning streak. This will make it, 5 in a row now. So it's going to be a good one, though. It's going to be a good game. I've heard this one might get flexed as well to, Sunday Night Football or whatever. So that's cool. I would love to see that. But either way, I think the Jaguars win this one 24-16 over the Steelers. Next up, we have the Eagles-Commanders. Now, of course, the Commanders playing the Eagles tough earlier in the year. Eagles trying to sweep them. And, of course, the Commanders beating the Eagles last year. But I think that overtime game was really it for the Commanders, bro. That was their chance to beat the Eagles. And I think the Eagles are going to win this time. I don't think it's going to be a dominating win, as you can see, but I think they're going to win it again. I could see Howell getting sacked so many times in this game. It could just be sack after sack. I don't even know how I have this offense at 17 points. It might not even reach double digits. I don't know. It's going to be interesting to see. I'm not going to lie. It's going to be interesting to see. But I have to go with the Eagles. And I think the Eagles win it 23-17 over the Commanders. Next up, we have the Cowboys and the Rams. Now, this is an interesting one because we have the Rams, who are a very frisky team, but they don't always win those games. They're not always winning those games that they're, playing close in. But they are, keeping games close, and I think that's what they do here. This is a close loss for the Rams to the Cowboys, and the Cowboys get another win here, and they're starting to look pretty good again. And I think the Cowboys win this one, and ultimately, they win this one 24-20. And now we have the Vikings coming off a huge win versus the Niners. I'm going to be honest with you. Okay, I wanted to pick the Packers really badly, but I had to go with the Vikings, dude. That Vikings team looks so good against the Niners. What really impressed me, because I know the offense can do stuff, bro. I feel like I don't understand why people are that impressed by Kirk's performance. I feel like we've known who Kirk is. If Kirk has a clean pocket, he is a top-tier quarterback. I mean, he really is. When he has a clean pocket and he's not getting rushed, he's not getting sacked, he's a great quarterback. And I don't see the Packers being able to generate that much pass rush here. That's going to be where the game is won for the Packers. If they do win this, though, they're going to have to get to Kirk Cousins, but I don't see them doing it. So I see the Vikings winning this one, 24-20. Next up, we have my Atlanta Falcons, bro, who are 4-3. Let's go, dude. Versus the Tennessee Titans, and I think the Falcons are gonna continue to stack some wins here. Okay, Falcons, we might have a chance at the NFC South. Okay, we might actually be able to win it. But the main thing here, Malik Willis, Falcons defense, pass defense, and just defense overall has been good this year. I am a little bit concerned for Derrick Henry, just because it's Derrick Henry and, like, what the heck. But I feel like they're not going to be able to pass, this would be a classic Vrabel win to win this one, get these guys ready, but I just can't see it happening. I have to go with my Falcons and an Arthur Smith revenge game versus the Titans. And next up, we have the Dolphins-Patriots. Now, the Dolphins own this series. It's crazy how many times they just beat up on the Patriots at this point. And, of course, earlier in the year, the Patriots did play them close. But this one is in Miami, I believe. And that one was in Foxborough. But, the Dolphins have looked a little weaker recently, and the Patriots kind of rising. But despite that, I still see the Dolphins winning this one over the Patriots. I think it is close, and the Patriots are able to hold them down to 21 points. But ultimately, the Dolphins win this one. Next up, we have the Colts Saints, which a tough one. But I think that Colts not run defense. I think the Colts rushing offense, with Minshew being efficient on third downs, second and third down passing, is ultimately going to be enough against a really good Saints D, and I just don't trust the Saints offense either, so I'm going to have to go with the Colts here. In a low-scoring one, they win by 3, 16-13. And next up, we have the Texans-Panthers. Now, this is my upset of the week, bro. I am picking the 0-6 Carolina Panthers to upset the Texans here. I think the Panthers defense is going to come to show up. They're going to create a turnover or two. I think CJ might throw another pick that's not fumbled immediately after. So he basically hasn't thrown a pick all year. He threw the one, right? But it wasn't really a pick because they fumbled it and picked it back up. And then they scored a touchdown on that drive. It didn't even matter. So I think the Panthers defense is going to be able to force a turnover or two, and that's going to be the difference in this game. But there will be a lot of offense in this game still. But I think the Panthers actually win this one, 27-24. Next up, we have the battle of two 4-2 teams, which the Browns being 4-2 is extremely surprising to me. I'm not going to lie, especially with Watson, with what's been going on. But I don't see the Browns continuing this. I think the Seahawks are going to be able to come out on top here in a close one. It's still a one-score game here, but I believe the Seahawks get this one done and take care of the Browns. Their offense does pretty good against the Browns defense, the Browns defense has been great, but last week actually allowed a lot of points, even though Myles Garrett played out of his mind. Absolutely. But yeah, I have the Seahawks winning this one 24-16. And we have what could be game of the week, bro. This should be a good one. Now, not going to lie, When I first made this pick, I went with the Bengals, but I'm just thinking to myself, how can this 49ers team really lose 3 in a row? How, with Shanahan, dude, is Shanahan really going to let that happen? And I say no. I think the Niners come out on top here. This is going to be a gritty win. It's not going to be easy, but I think Purdy plays better, and I'm not sure like who's going to be back or whatever for this game, but I just think Shanahan's going to manage to figure it out, and the 49ers defense is going to play better as well. It's going to play better than it did last week. It's going to actually show up this week and be able to actually stop the Bengals on third downs, and the Niners are going to win this one 30-23. And next up, we have the Chiefs-Broncos. This game just happened. I think the Chiefs' offense is better than it was the first time they played, and I think they're going to be able to actually score in the red zone this time. But I do think the Broncos are going to manage to put up a few more points, so I'm going to go with a 27-13 game here. Still, a pretty big win for the Chiefs, but they win this one, 27-13. Next up, we have the Cardinals, the Ravens here. I have to go with the Ravens here. I wanted to pick this upset, but I just can't. I can't. The Ravens they're the Ravens, bro. I'm going to pick them here to win by 11. And there's not much to be said there. Lamar looks like he's on his MVP campaign. And they're going to continue that with a win, 24-13. Next up, we had the Chargers and the Bears. Now, this is a game where the Chargers need to win. They have to win this game if they want a chance, at a playoff run or anything. If they lose this game, it's bad. It is bad for them, bro. I'm not going to lie. They need to win this one, and they're going to, bro, okay? The Chargers are going to win this one 30-23. Pretty high-scoring game. I think the Bears, both of these defenses are just not too good. So I think this is a 30-23 game. With the Chargers winning there. And the Lions, Raiders. This game shouldn't be on live television. I'm not going to lie. I think the Lions are going to absolutely obliterate the Raiders here. They're going to win this one 33-17. The defense is going to allow a few points, but they might be garbage time, honestly. The fact that this is Monday Night Football, bro. Why? Why is this Monday Night Football? I don't know, but it is. So, it is. But the Lions win this one 33-17. So if you guys did enjoy this video, please make sure to smash that like button and subscribe if you haven't already. And thank you guys so much for watching. As always, I'll see you all in the next one. Peace out.